Alright, welcome to Technobabylon. This game was just released today and I'm hoping to get this video uploaded today. That's my hope anyway. But yeah, Technobabylon, published by Wadjet and developed by the people you saw flash up in the intro there that I don't remember the name of, so I apologise deeply to them. But yeah, this is Technobabylon, point-and-click adventure game, as I've done a few of on my channel, and I love them to bits, and I was really excited about this. Now, I do believe this is a remake of an old classic one, called Technobabylon, I believe, but I've never played that and I know nothing about it, so this is going to be as blind as you can get. For me, I've not watched any of the trailers or anything like that. I've seen some images of it, but that is about it. So let's get on into the settings here and investigate as we always do. Speed. I'm guessing that'll be dialogue, text, subtitle speed perhaps? I'm going to leave everything as it is for now. Speech hold, text float, commentary. I don't want commentary, and I guess that's developer commentary. I definitely don't want that on. I'm going to leave everything as it is. I believe the music should be fine for YouTube, but if it's not, then we'll fix that later, won't we? And this game runs at 40 FPS, so I'm recording it at 40 FPS. Which is a bit of a bummer. I might have to upload it at 48 FPS instead of 60. Which isn't perfect, but it should suffice. But anyway, let's start. Technocrat Games, I guess, developed it.
Looks like you found the place.
You're sure this is the one?
I'm positive. Latha Sesame goes by Mandala in the Trance. There's a big gap in the records, and it's shaped exactly like her.
I thought you said he put a lot of effort into it.
They've been hiding her activity, but weren't covering up their own work very well.
If they did, then
How are the headaches?
Won't be a problem for much longer.
You understand the plan?
Don't worry. I know exactly what I'm doing. After all, I've been planning this for years.
Okay, what have we been planning? And we're looking for someone in the trance, I think they said there. I don't exactly know what that is. But that was cool. Prisoner of Consciousness. Okay.
There's nothing like being in trance.
There you
A
go.
world built of abstracts and intellect, of tangible thought, where every part has been crafted by an individual soul. It's the purest form of contact a person can have, mind to mind. It's the pinnacle of human achievement. Some might say that achievement in the physical world is somehow more meaningful. To them I say, join the future or be surpassed by it. Within the trance, we are millions of minds as one. But even as far as we've come, there's still one serious flaw. Its reliance on the real world as its backbone.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
And disconnections. Damn.
And disconnections. So the internet's...
Don't panic. I'll just go and speak to the building manager. It's not like there's anything to be afraid of out there. Let's get this over with.
No, I don't know. The real world has people in it. And people are scary. Okay, open inventory. Move mouse to bottom right. Okay, so that gets our inventory. Select trance to disconnect. Okay, so I'm still kind of in the trance here, but I was disconnected from the main thing, and this is, I don't know, kind of like a lobby or something, perhaps? Ooh, main menu. Let's save. I shall do Babylon 1. 001, because I don't know how many saves I'm going to have here. I might have a lot. Okay, so we can save load. We can get to the settings here. Yeah, indeed. Okay, good. Okay, so I can disconnect. I'm not going to do that yet. I'm going to look at the newsfeed. No connection found. Unable to access... Okay. Chishiki? Unable to access Chishiki server. Please check your network and try again. If the problem persists, contact your network administrator. Error 125H. What if I am the administrator? I've never understood that error. It's a no... The Blackwell... What? The Blackwell Epiphany movie. I want to LP those games as well. I've got all but one of those Blackwell games. I bought a bundle of the first 3, I believe it was, and then a 4th one came out. That's a nice little touch. That's a Wadjet series, I believe. You know what, I really do want to LP those games, because I do love point-and-click adventures, and this is getting me into the zone here. Okay, but anyway, it's the 10th of July in 2087. That's a fair while in the future, and I can scroll. I can scroll, there's no scroll bar, but I can scroll up and down with clicks there. Okay, good. Sport. Error, connection to hub Newton Chishinki sports.ttlp not found. Oh no. And please check your connection and data allowance. I've got data allowances in the future still. That's not very bloody good. And the weather? Yeah, the weather's gone as well. Oh well, let's close out of the news. Oh, I was right, that was the close thing I just assumed. No, what's that? Holidays in orbit. Ooh, he's got a duck floating around him in space. That's kind of cool. Does that change every time I go in? Oh my. Okay, I'm not complaining about that ad at all. Okay, now what's this mailbox? It's not going to have anything because I'm disconnected. Oh no, I've got some offline mail, presumably. Okay, from City of Newton, received 10th of July 2087, subject circumstances. Dear Mrs. Sesame, or Miss Sesame, sorry. This message is to remind you that you have not been attending your scheduled employment meetings. If you don't inform us of absences, you risk losing housing support from the city. You've been receiving city support benefit for 711 days, and we hope that you'll be able to improve your circumstances soon. Okay. Baron Oshia. I thought that was an R there. Lieutenant Colonel Oshie. Oshie, is that right? I don't know. A proposal on the 10th of July. 9th, sorry. Dear Sir Miss, my name is... they've still got Nigerian scam mails in the future, haven't they? Can I reply to it? Oh, there's no attachment either. Oh. What's this? Root T. T-root. Troot. Let's meet up. Typo there. Hey, Darla. Colon 3 cat face thing. Seems like we haven't seen you in years. Face. No idea if you heard, but there's a big game coming up at the Rotunda. If you're up for leaving your apartment, we can probably get you a place on the team. Kiss, hug, and then T. What could the T be? Kiss and a hug. T could be tickling. I know that's the sign of the like, because it's T, but I'm being a tit. An attachment. EXES Farmer. Amazing deals on chem. Do you want the extra interface speed without the extra cost? Extra speed with extra farm. Oh dear, they're excited, aren't they? Open attached iMag for order info. Yes, please. Yeah. What the hell was... What just happened? Okay, so I've opened it. It looks like it's next to me now. Toxic Sigma. 4th of July Grow Guide. Yo, Darla, good hearing from you, though I know it really means you want something. Basically, yes, the batch of blue wetware you got is cracked so you can grow it yourself. Just don't grey goo your place. It needs a few things. Water, since that's what makes up 99% of it. Nutrition, it is an organism after all. Heat in the normal stuff it'd cause... What? Heat in the normal stuff it'd cause it to break down, but this blend is activated instead. Okay. So it needs heat to be activated or something? I don't know. So what's this? Compose new... Oh, I can't compose a new message. If the problem persist, contact an engineer for hardware errors or a medical professional for wetware system support. What's this? Refresh inbox. That shouldn't work. Yeah, that shouldn't work because I'm offline, yeah. So what the hell is this? It's malware! Yay! A badly disguised virus package designed to trick the gullible into opening it. It might steal info, force you into a botnet, or just wreck systems for the hell of it. Yeah, that's... I did it on purpose. I knew what it was.
No, I'm not storing that in my brain. Not unless I want to wake up in some factory in China in 10 years.
Yeah, well, that's not very good if malware can do that in the future. Okay, let's disconnect from the trance. I can examine.
Connection to the Chishiki Media Network. Pretty much the best
or only, place to go for Meat Space news.
Ah, meat space, I like it. Okay, Sentinel Systems Messaging App. Seamlessly send and receive with it. Okay, so it's a Trance mail system, basically. So is the Trance the internet now, in this time, or is it a completely different thing within the internet? I guess we'll find out.
The claws function for the trance. Selecting it will shut down the wetware in my brain and return me to the real world.
Well, let's do it. Success! Thank you for using Trance.
Better
Well,
go and talk to the building manager. Ah! Ouch!
you've got to use buttons to open doors now.
Huh?
What? What the hell?
Password error, huh? I guess the door's broken too. Contact manager.
What?
I'm trapped?
For the first time that you can remember, the prospect of staying inside your apartment is frightening to you. Okay, so I'm stuck in my apartment and I can't call the manager because presumably I'm disconnected from the network or the phone lines or something like that. And I can't open the door because the door's broken and it's not recognizing my password. Also possibly because everything's disconnected here. Okay. That would explain the disconnections in the trance as well. Okay, so it displays text when I hover over something I can click on. That's good. Door?
The way out. Still standing in my way. Normally staying in the apartment would be ideal, but now that I have no choice about it.
Yeah, so I need to get outside, and there's the door panel.
The panel by the door also controls the apartment's net connection, call system, and thermostat, as well as the door's locking. If you could get inside it, you might be able to set off an emergency unlock.
Okay, so that's basically the hub for everything to be connected to the outside world then, is what I'm getting from that. Ooh, great. The large drain in the floor means that cleaning the room can involve as little as hosing everything down. Oh, that's cool! I like that idea, actually. I'm a horrible, lazy person, aren't I? Cables.
Exposed fiber optics everywhere. I think they deliberately do this to make it less pleasant to live here.
Well, that's not very good, considering fiber optic cables are incredibly carcinogenic and everything if they get broken up, aren't they? The fibers and everything. Yum! Food!
I'm not sure when I got this out of the machine. It's still soggy, though.
It's still soggy. Can I pick it up?
Nah. I'm not that hungry.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Can I open the grate?
Guess I'm not as strong as I thought. I'm not getting out this way.
Yep, I guess that's a no. Ooh, pile of clothes. Can I get dressed?
No. Last time I reached into the pile, there was stuff growing in it.
Well, that's not very good. Can I pull the cables?
If I keep randomly cutting cables, I'm going to end up electrocuted eventually.
A good point. Not with fiber optic cables, I wouldn't imagine. Oh. Can I connect to the trance again, I wonder? Although it is down, so there wouldn't be any point in going there, would there? Okay, so that's the same food on the table and on the floor, I think. There's the window.
Even if I could see out, it's not a nice view. Hundreds of other Skanto apartments in the barrel. The darkness is supposed to encourage people to move out. Not me. Just makes trancing easier.
Alright, okay, good. So what's this recycler? The gaping black chute dominating the food machine's top half is where the used trays and cutlery are deposited for recycling. Okay. The materials are melted down and vacuum formed into new utensils every time you order a meal. Some places use metal utensils, but down here in the poor blocks, okay, it's all just plastic. Alright, so can I do anything with it? Reaching your arm into the recycling slot can only end in tears. Okay, so there's something glowing on the other side of the shower curtain there. The shower curtain glows an eerie yet somehow soothing blue. Your project must have finished its... Ooh, let's have a look. Ah, that must be the growing of the thing. Wet rest. Yeah, it was a wet rest thing I was doing, wasn't it?
It may take up the entire bathroom, but this still is totally worth it. By growing my own wetware at home, I'll never need to leave the apartment again, unless something like this happens.
Yeah, now what do you bet that all this situation here has something to do with that guy from the beginning who was looking for presumably her? What do you bet it's related? Or can I use this? I can. You remove the gelatinous clump of semi-organic wetware you've been cultivating in the still. It looks like it's grown enough to be usable by now. Picked up wetware, so can I maybe use that wetware to interface with this? Have we gotten my... Yes, I have.
It's a homegrown lump of techno-organic wetware gel. It's for connecting my brain's wetware to the external systems.
Ah, so... Okay, how do I use? Ah, so middle click to pick something up and then use on the door panel, I bet. That'll be it. Yeah. The apartment's centralized systems speak to you more clearly than ever as your wetware joins with its system, so now I'm inside it and it can trigger an emergency opening or something. Okay, so now... now I just need to use it again because I've got access. Yeah?
Still not working. Apparently I can't just wait for the problem to fix itself. Can't rely on anyone else.
What? How about the door?
I don't think I can open it by myself.
Yeah, but I'm in the system, aren't I? So can I use it on the door, perhaps?
How's that gonna get it open?
Well, I don't know. It worked on there. You've already successfully made a connection with the door's panel. Better check your trance up. Oh! So go back into the trance. And now that I'm connected to that on the right there is the oh. Oh, I like this. Oh, I like this a lot. This is the connection you made to the door's control panel through your wetware. Okay, so I can connect to things in the physical, real world, and I can control them from in here. Right, okay, so this isn't even connected to anything right now, because the network connection for the mail and everything and the news is all offline. So this is sort of a localized thing, not a... It's a LAN rather than the internet kind of thing. Okay, so let's use the door panel. Oh!
Forsooth, who wouldst summon the guardian of thine abode?
Say what now? I'm a knight of knee! Oh, that's not an option. Who are you?
Who are you?
I am the defender, the guardian, the knight. No threat shall dare intrude upon thy domain while I stand watch.
Do you have a name?
I do not wish to trouble my lady with such minute details.
So, just Knight then.
Whatever thy will, milady.
Okay, I'm gonna call you Jesus. So who made you, Jesus?
Tell me about yourself.
Sentinel Systems Nightwear, a data and physical security
Product of Sentinel Systems, version 3.02.
licensed to City of Newton Housing Services.
Okay, so you're a knight then, are you, Jesus?
What's with the knight in shiny armor routine?
Who is better suited to the role than a loyal defender of the realm?
Okay, now tell me properly.
My lady, mine own.
Out of character!
Following managerial reformation of Sentinel Systems, the company's theme was shifted to a feudal design.
Why? I don't find him irritating. He's perfectly pleasant. Can you let me out?
The door seems to be stuck. Can you do anything about that?
Attempting to operate door drive systems. Attempt 2. Attempt 3. It would appear the machinery of the door itself has become fatigued. The terminus is unable to compel activity on the door's part itself. The safety unlock would doubtless serve you well at this juncture.
Can you use the safety unlock?
I'm afraid I cannot. It must be unlatched physically.
So, where is it?
It lies behind the terminal. With sufficient armament, mayhaps thou shalt reach it.
Gee, thanks.
Alright, so I need to pry off the paddle and get into behind it somehow. Then, goodbye, Jesus.
Ciao.
Fare thee well, my lady.
Jesus has now left. So let's disconnect from the trance. Alright. Alright, so I'm going to need to find some way to get behind that panel, which I will do in the next video. So thank you very much for watching, goodbye for now, and I'll see you in the next part of Technobabylon, which I'm very excited to get to. So yeah, bye for now.